top headlines first. Manipur National Day observed in various places across the state. CM Biren Singh refutes claims of his tendering resignation, terms the news as false and baseless. Jairaj Singh Ningombam from Manipur to represent India internationally at the second edition of Mr. Cosmopolitan 2024. A very good evening. Welcome to ELITETV. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm your host, Chongtham Amrita, and these are the news in details. Today, Manipur National Day has been observed in various places across the state, being organized by various groups and organizations. The day has been in observance as Manipur National Day since 18th October 1948, which marks the first day the then state of Manipur formed its own government on the lines of democratic ideologies. Coalition for India's Indigenous Right Campaign CIRCA today, the 18th October, observed Manipur National Day, which was held at the Manipur Press Club. The occasion was attended by retired IAS Dr. R.K. Nimai, Sarkar President Somorendra Thokchom, Vasudev President R.K. Tharaksana, ICAL President Naurem Mema Lema, and Sarkar Vice President Longjam Ratan Kumar. Speaking on the occasion as the chief guest, Dr. R.K. Nimai expressed that the 18th day of October 1948 is the most important day of the state as it achieved democratic status on this day. However, the true taste and sense of democracy was achieved only in 1972 on 21st January when our state achieved statehood. Speaking during the occasion, R.K. Nimai further highlighted that the true sense of democracy is the freedom to express our will and desires, which is for the common good of the people of the nation.
Aduna akoina Bharat ki leiriba topa mayam miyam akoina haringi democracy ki wakhalon di akoi jati Manipuri haiba jati asidi akoi democracy pamba aigi individual right si yam khanba isagi independence pamba jati mani akoina namthak ta basidi yaningde haibadugi idea to put another haidana akoina sigi limit si celebrate over observe tokuni.
National Democracy Day Manipur has been organized today, the 18th October, by the Indigenous Peoples Organization Manipur IPOM at the City Convention Center, Palace Compound. The event was attended by retired Professor Naurem Kumar Singh, Advocate Y. Devadatta, President IPOM, Advocate Khaidem Mani, Chairman Taraki Jesu, Dr. Rahejuddin Sheikh, Secretary, Center for Meitei Pangal Cultural Studies, Manipur, besides other dignitaries. Speaking on the occasion, Naurem Kumar expressed that this day marks the importance as being the birth of the idea of Manipur, and this observance highlights that Manipur is now also a democratic state, and it throws light on the long tussle and hardships faced by the people and the state of Manipur in achieving democratic status. He added that there are certain qualifications for a nation to be called a truly democratic country. However, if we look at the current scenario and the conditions prevailing in the country India, we cannot say that India is truly a democratic country. He further stressed that democracy requires the sprouting of political consciousness, and this political consciousness had come with the interaction of the then India with the British colonizers. He further stressed that the then princely state of Manipur had started to establish political parties on the lines of the modern democracy since 1938 under the name of Nikhil Manipur Mahasabha Assembly, which was held at the Singdamai Hilok Jinga.
For the first time, political processes materialize. People the high parties Manipur responsible government. We are going to succeed on the high level Hindi dynasty Sasan. Ishana, like that possibly as if the Kadawani has a demand. Machine demand of my family. Mazagili already party civil
As per reports, 19 BJP MLAs are supposedly planning to submit their resignations to the Speaker. This step comes after discussions with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on October 15. After meeting with Assembly Speaker Satyabrata, 19 BJP MLAs requested Prime Minister Narendra Modi to remove CM Biren from his position. The dissenting BJP MLAs handed over a memorandum to the Prime Minister demanding the removal of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Following this discussion with Prime Minister Modi, several reports have emerged about the likelihood of CM Biren's resignation. According to India Today reports, the signatories include Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyabrata Singh and Ministers Thongam Vishwajit and Yumnam Khemchand Singh. This move follows a key meeting in Delhi on Tuesday that brought together Meitei, Kuki and Naga MLAs. However, during an exclusive interview with ELITETV, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has refuted such claims of his tendering resignation at this crucial hour and has termed such news and false and baseless. He has expressed that he is determined and committed to bringing back peace and normalcy in the strife-torn state of Manipur. Manipur Congress alleged the BJP government in the state of being anti-tribal and anti-hill for not holding Autonomous District Council ADC elections for the last 4 years. Manipur has 6 autonomous district councils. State Congress President Kaisham Meghachandra, in a post on X, said the BJP government is anti-hill people, anti-tribal, as this BJP government has deliberately chosen not to conduct ADC's elections for the last 4 years. Kaisham also lashed out at the resolution passed by the Hill Areas Committee (HAC) under the Manipur Legislative Assembly on October 14, stating that the committee, following a threadbare discussion, unanimously resolved to recommend to the government of Manipur to conduct the long-pending Autonomous District Council's election as soon as possible. The committee also informed that in order to run the administration of the ADCs, a committee consisting of 20 members for each ADC shall be constituted, of whom 18 shall be elected from former ADC members or experts in local government or eminent persons or intellectuals, and 2 government nominees of the district till the ADC election is conducted. Kaisham termed the resolution as unconstitutional, illegal and void of any source of law from the Constitution and claimed that the HAC has no constitutional authority to pass any such resolution. He said the last election to ADCs was held by Congress government in 2015 and its term ended in 2020. The BJP government came to power in Manipur in 2017, and since 2020, there have been no elections to ADCs for the last 4 years. Temporary arrangement of functioning the ADCs through illegal means of selection by the BJP government must immediately stop in the larger interests of the people of the hills of Manipur, Kaisham said. By not holding ADC elections for the last 4 years, the financial devolution, central grants in aid, central financing, MGNREGS, central schemes related to ADCs and the Finance Commission awards are being denied to the people of the hills in the state, the Manipur Congress president alleged. 19 years old Jairaj Singh Ningombam from Manipur will represent India internationally at the second edition of Mr. Cosmopolitan 2024, which will be held in Korat, Thailand from 19 October 2024 to 28 October 2024. He won the title of GMI Global Model India Mr. Cosmopolitan India 2023 with the subtitle of Mr. Elegant. He is from Singjamai Chingamakha Ningthaujam Laikai, son of Ningombam Sanajauba Singh and Ningombam Piteshwari Devi. He is currently pursuing Bachelor's of Business Administration at Dhanamanjuri University. Now let's take a short break and we will return with more news updates. Stay tuned.
Khanghanjaba Pangai maningi chingkhong chingyada chak chanaba mayai kaba nisa chasanba amadi nupa nupi unaba na chingba asi mafam asida ngasidagi hauna athingba thamjare. Chingya asigi mafam akoibada amod akai phattaba pochai na chingba hundokpa yade. Nungdangi matamda chingkhong chingyada pamdaba thaudok nongmai kapthokpa khatna chainaba na chingba tawdanaba khanghanjari. Mathakta thamliba wafam asida kanagumba kanagumbi singna thawoi usitaduna thabak asi tawramba thengnarabadi hairiba miyoi adugi mathakta akanba action lawgani haina khanghanjariba Pangai apunbalup Pangai Nepali Basti 80 Unit 16.
Diabetes ko loina na hinglibasing thamagi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu thamagi manungda hantaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungaitebasu numit manganigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu thamagi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oybasu thamagi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oyba hidak makhalna layang jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathaw su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Humputarit Chuba Irengbam Sauren Gimapok Numit Ningsing Thorum Gamari Lenana Iramdam Gitakta Mahiroi Shingiwaring Ibagi Atoi Ahen Tanabama Lakliba October Gitang Kungi Ayupung Taramatoidagi Numit Yungamatum Pung Amapauba Wakaitel Laiba Ratan Kumar Memorial English School Amashung Pitambara English School da Pangthok Sargani
Irengbam Chauren Memorial Trust na Ahan Boy Sinjariba Wareng Iba Changdamnaba Asigi Hiramna Responsibility of the indigenous people to preserve the integrity of Manipur. Haibadi Manipur gi apunba saktam ngakpada yelhomi singna lawgadaba thaudang haibasini. Changdamnaba asi English amasung Manipuri lon anigi manungda ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯈꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯒꯅꯤ꯫ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯂꯣꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯇꯩ ꯃꯌꯦꯛ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯕꯦꯡꯒꯣꯂꯤ ꯃꯌꯦꯛꯇ ꯏꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯒꯅꯤ꯫
ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯁꯛꯇꯝꯕꯨ ꯀꯥꯏꯍꯟꯗꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯊꯝꯕ ꯉꯝꯒꯗꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯏꯔꯩꯁꯥ ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯔꯦꯡ ꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯊꯣꯏ ꯑꯍꯦꯟ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯦꯇꯦꯒꯣꯔꯤ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯈꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛꯆꯒꯅꯤ꯫ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 8ꯇꯒꯤ 10 ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯃ, ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨꯕꯗꯅ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 11ꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯃ꯫ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯔꯨꯜꯁ ꯑꯦꯟड ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 1ꯗ ꯊꯝꯈꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯂꯕ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯥꯡꯗꯝꯅꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯔꯨꯜ ꯑꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯤꯟꯖꯔꯦ꯫
ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝ ꯏꯔꯩꯄꯥꯛꯄꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯖꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯔꯩꯄꯥꯛꯀꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯆꯥꯡꯗꯝꯅꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯍꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯖ ꯂꯥꯡꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯦꯟ ꯃꯦꯃꯣꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯅꯣꯂꯨꯛꯅ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯟꯖꯔꯤ꯫ ꯐꯣꯝ ꯐꯪꯐꯝ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯑꯈꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯣꯜ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯌꯨꯅꯥꯏꯇꯦꯗ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯕꯁ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯃꯨꯀꯣ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯊꯧꯅꯥꯎꯖꯝ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯨꯗꯦꯟꯠꯁ ꯐꯦꯗरेशन MSFꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡ꯫
Welcome back after the short break, and now let's continue with more news updates. The JAC against the brutal killing and torture of Laishram Johnson and Ilam Roshan held a joint press meet at the LKYDA Laifam Kuno Mayai Lekai Community Hall. Speaking to the media persons during the press meet, JAC co-convener Wakrambam Naubi expressed that after the fateful incident of 14th October, memorandum have been already submitted to the Chief Minister of the state with regard to the murder of Laishram Johnson and brutal torture of Ilam Roshan, who is currently under treatment for his severe injuries sustained during the assault and torture. He further stated that their demand is to nab and punish the culprit involved in such brutal murder and torture of the two individuals, and also adequate compensation for the victims. He added that the people have been protesting for the past 2 days. However, the state government and concerned authorities have paid deaf ears to the demands. He stressed that the people will be compelled to take up more stern agitations if their demands remain unfulfilled.
Rosan amadi laigidaba Laishram Johnson hairiba anisigi matangda akoi lakung kunogda joint action JAC semjara matungda koi sin protest tawdana miyam khangan baga loina na koi lebak sigi mapi mapawan laidiba honorable chief minister da koi na memorandum pizare maruina koi aham pandam si maruina mihat pa puthokni aduga miyamda amadi victim imung singda koi achumba wayen Makoi ani pangiba dandi dugi achumba langalanjin kangan biu aduga mihar ko putok biu achumba wayan pangan biu na koi demand to bucha chaw matamda honorable chief minister ko hana na koi nini gumba matam pira ka na koi apam bajing do koi thabok to onthok sa ga bi thaja badu koi honorable chief minister na koi JAC side thambire aduga soiba lairiba hoji laikan issue to weba kai leja mai side ki to ga bi thaja badu la kan da koi ngasi bawda Nini si akoi yengalai honorable chief minister ki thaja badu thabok to onthok pira kana thaja badu to kan JAC na lejabane adu nini gi matam da haugrabani na akoi JAC na amad leba miyam tanar kanda akoi na pamjari demand phangna bi na koi makhan makha kya kongjin chungjan na ba sem saduna leire.
Members of Women Development Committee, WDC, Top Khongrang Khong and people of the area under the public club today staged a sit-in protest against the act of hurling of bomb at the residence of former MIS Director Laishram Badul Kumar at Top Khongrang Khong. While taking part in the sit-in protest, WGC President Khetrimayum Shantibala stated that such act of hurling bombs in densely populated residential areas by miscreants is highly condemnable and not acceptable to the general public. She added that the incident had occurred yesterday morning at around 9 a.m. However, fortunately, as the bomb did not explode, no one was injured. She added that if the bomb had exploded and had people been injured, who would have taken the responsibility of any casualties and injuries? She appealed to the concerned miscreants and individuals not to repeat such acts in the future and also demanded clarification as to who had committed such acts of violence.
ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯐꯪꯂꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯀꯠ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯂꯛꯇ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯂꯪꯁꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯣꯛꯇꯣꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 18 ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯅꯤꯃꯥ ꯑꯌꯨꯛ ꯄꯨꯡ 8:08 ꯇꯥꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯅꯩꯁꯝꯕꯗꯟ ꯀꯨꯃꯥꯔ MISꯀꯤ ꯗꯤꯔꯦꯛꯇꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯅ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯊꯥꯔꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯂꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯪꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯝꯂꯛꯇ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯂꯪꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯆꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯗ ꯑꯀꯤ ꯑꯈꯪ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯟꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯈꯪꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
The annual Loktak Day observance marked a renewed call to protect Manipur's iconic Loktak Lake as a state-level seminar titled Loktak Lake Challenges Ahead was held at Haureng Chingang, Thanga under Bishnupur district. The event emphasized the urgent need for collaborative efforts to safeguard the ecological, cultural and economic significance of this Ramsar site, often described as the lifeline of Manipur. Addressing the seminar, Moirangthem Ashni Kumar Singh, chairman of the Loktak Development Authority (LDA), warned that development pursued without consideration for environmental sustainability had placed the lake in a precarious state. He called for unified action from both government entities and local communities to reverse the degradation threatening this natural treasure. The future of Loktak Lake lies in our hands. We must come together to address the challenges it faces, he urged. Celebrated annually on Mera Purnima, Loktak Day aims to spotlight the critical importance of Loktak Lake, renowned for its unique floating biomass and diverse wildlife. The lake is a symbol of Manipur's natural heritage and is vital for the well-being of the communities that depend on its resources. During the 35th Loktak Day celebrations, Singh reaffirmed LDA's commitment to preserving the wetland, underscoring that its conservation is not only an environmental necessity but also a cultural imperative. The day began with a symbolic run for Loktak organized by the Youth Development Association, Ningthaukhong, and sponsored by LDA and the National Hydroelectric Power Corporation, NHPC. Following the run, a traditional puja ceremony took place at Loktak Lairembi ground to honor Loktak Ima Lairembi, the lake's guardian deity. In a gesture symbolizing ecosystem restoration, the Loktak Lake Development Organization LLDOM partnered with the LDA and the Department of Fisheries, Government of Manipur to release 5 lakh fish fingerlings into Loktak Lake and the adjacent Takmupat wetland. Celebrations continued at Thanga Higher Secondary School, where students performed cultural dances and songs, including a touching folk song by Nganthoibi Ningthaujam dedicated to Loktak Ima. The event also saw the distribution of prizes for a painting competition held on World Environment Day 2024. Highlighting the essential role of youth in conservation, L. Joy Kumar, Additional Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, stressed that students must lead the charge in protecting Loktak Lake as their future is closely tied to the well-being of the environment. The seminar drew hundreds of members from the fishing communities around the lake with notable participation from women, whose involvement signified their critical role in ongoing conservation efforts. The LDA chairman detailed various initiatives taken by the central and state governments to protect Loktak Lake, including the implementation of the Integrated Management Plan (IMP), ongoing boundary demarcation, and a call for a comprehensive environmental impact assessment of the Loktak hydroelectric project. The efforts also focus on fostering community participation and strengthening engagement among stakeholders to ensure a sustainable approach to lake management. As the event concluded, the collective spirit resonated with a shared commitment to safeguarding Loktak Lake, emphasizing that preserving this vital ecosystem is not just a responsibility of authorities, but of every citizen of Manipur. Bangladesh's International Crimes Tribunal on Thursday issued arrest warrants against former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who was ousted after student-led protests in August, and 45 others for alleged crimes against humanity. The warrants against Hasina, 77, and others, including her party, Awami League's top leaders, were issued on the first day of the judicial proceedings begun by the reconstituted tribunal, Dhaka Tribune newspaper said. The tribunal, led by its chairman Justice M.D. Golam Mortuja Majumdar, passed the orders after the prosecution filed 2 petitions seeking arrest warrants. Chief Prosecutor Muhammad Tajul Islam was quoted as saying by the Daily Star. The ICT also directed the authorities concerned to produce Hasina and 45 others before it by November 18. So far, more than 60 complaints of enforced disappearance, murder and mass killings have been filed at the ICT against Hasina, other leaders of her Awami League party and the 14-party alliance, journalists and former top officials of law enforcement agencies. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur National Day observed in various places across the state. CM N. Biren Singh refutes claims of his tendering resignation, turns the news as false and baseless. Jairaj Singh Ningombam for Manipur to represent India internationally at the 2nd edition of Mr. Cosmopolitan 2024. Well, that's all the news we had for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV News. I'm your host, Chongtham Amrita, signing off. Have a good night.